Welcome to another video! Today we're watching How Nature's Favorite Country Figured It Out by Geographic. Yippee! Let's go!
So how does a country with no military, no street addresses, and no zoos
What?
manage to be the happiest place on Earth?
How do you have no street addresses? Huh?
Well, they figured you don't need war to find peace, don't need numbers to find your place, and you don't live around nature, you merely adopt her pace.
Oh, that's wholesome. Ah, cute!
Costa Rica changes you. It's regularly listed in the top 5 of happiest places on Earth, and in 2019, it was actually voted number 1. It's also where you go to find animals you swear nature came up with that day. Did you know?
Dude, one of them looked goofy,
You voted number 1. It's also where you go to
Actually, a lot of those look goofy, Wait a second, wait. That was too fast. Wait. What are those? One of them? What is this? What is this animal? Wait. Okay, fork? Oh, this one's cute. Tapper's so goofy. Oh my god. Oh, this one's also cute. This one's just a dog. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Oh, this one's just a bear. Oh, this one's dangerous. This one's cute. Okay, this one's just a rat. Bird? Monkey.
with that day.
Oh my god, there's even more!
Did you know Costa Rica holds 6%
Okay.
of Earth's entire biodiversity, while only holding 0.3% of the real estate? 6% of Earth is like 2 Russias, and Costa Rica fits that in a country smaller than West Virginia.
Wait. Weird creature bottom right? Come on, guys.
It's an animal lover's dream, so safe to say, Costa Rica ruined my life in the best possible way. I was invited by Ted Countdown. Yeah, that Ted. We'll get back to that. And that led to some consequences. First was the fact that living in New Jersey meant my first point of contact after Costa Rica was Newark Airport, and all I'm gonna say is there's a reason SpongeBob has an entire episode on that. The other is that one cannot simply go to Costa Rica and just be content with sitting back at home. The same way a toxoplasma parasite turned 1/3 of the world into cat people, something in Costa Rica's air gives you straight wanderlust and makes you want to see as much of the rest of the world as possible. It's
Wait, is that true? What was that comparison? What?
hard to explain if you haven't been there, so here's some Costa Rican animals that'll change your brain chemistry. Cause you know a country's on something when they have their own honey badger. Can you believe you've made it this far without knowing about the greater grisson? A stretch weasel rotel replica most people have never seen. A miscellaneous mustelid feared by an entire country. At least it would.
No, guys, it's mandalos. It's a German word. German word mention. German language word mention. It's a German word, but I feel like it gets used in English language more than in German language. Wanderlust. It just means you have a lust to wander. I guess.
A replica most people have never seen. A miscellaneous mustelid feared by an entire country. At least it would be, if only it was bigger than a ferret. Just one of the many animals that prove Costa Rica's a simulation. A kindergartner's canine caricature came to life and it's called a bush dog. You're forgiven if this DLC dog you've never seen. They weren't discovered in Costa Rica until 2017. They had set up cameras for 12 years and this
They
was the
look
first picture they got. It's a
cute.
semi-aquatic corgi that's so short it needs a handstand to pee and mark territory.
Bush dog.
Their closest relative is that, and in packs, a band of bush dogs can take down a tapir. That's a tapir, basically a boneless rhino, also called the gardeners of the forest because they help spread seeds for it. It's
Oh my god. Okay, first I thought he's cute, but then he put his like rustle up. You guys, what is this? Oh, keep it down. I think it's better to keep it down.
It's the national animal of Belize. It's the biggest animal in Costa Rica you'll see, and they are a personal comfort animal to me.
Yeah,
Also,
the
allegedly,
face.
they eat people's dreams, at least in Japanese mythology, which inspired a Pokemon. The agouti is another seed disperser, and in size, they're somewhere between an economy capybara and a guinea pig.
I love love these. Dude, capybaras of 35 to 66 kilogram? What the heck?
Clearly they inherited the goodwill, and as someone who's been here, this is likely the first animal you'll see. The agouti is even a friend to trees, since their habit of burying and reburying seeds may have saved some trees from extinction, making them the squirrels of a country that already has them. And if you love squirrels, you'll love what the rich coast has to offer, specifically the variegated squirrel and all the colors they come in. There's 15 subspecies of this alternative squirrel, and 7 are in Costa Rica. In
What? I love that. Wait, which squirrel
fact,
are
feel
you?
free to pause this video and let me know which squirrel is you.
Whoa! I'm so cute. Look at that. This is me. Guys. Sorry, I'm not a snail now. I'm a squirrel. Okay, I'm gonna get one for Chad.
The armored
No! Sorry, guys. This is you. You're not a squirrel, guys. Wait. No. I'll get one.
Costa Rica. In fact, feel free to
Boom! This is you, Chad. You're eating a nut. That seems on brand.
pause this video and let me know which squirrel is you. The armored rat is another rodent that looks even more like a Pokemon, thanks to the namesake of defensive spines meant to ward off predators. So it's reassuring to know I don't apply, cause to me it does the opposite. Leave a comment if you knew about this rat, so I can reply and call you a liar.
I thought it was a hedgehog looking at it at first, because it looked like a hedgehog, you guys. Because of the spine!
Jump scare! Just kidding, it's just a water opossum. It's not the only marsupial found in Costa Rica. In fact, there's more than 10, like Derby's woolly opossum. But it is the only one with webbed feet, and also the only one where both the males and females have pouches, except males use theirs as a speedo to protect the McNuggets while swimming. Now it should be no surprise that a country added this
Dude, they have built-in freaking panties. They have built-in panties. It's kinda goated.
world has a Jesus lizard. The basilisk got a street name because when the going gets tough, this lizard turns water into a runway. Now granted, these animals are pretty difficult to find, but what you will see is a coati, which is not a moonwalking dinosaur, but a raccoon cousin that'll steal your heart along with anything else not nailed down. Now with Costa Rica, one bird won't make your trip, but 2 can. They're 6
Toucan. I like the toucans. A very colorful, cute bird. I feel like underrated bird. Or underrated animal.
types of toucans in Costa Rica, and they all have a secret. They want you to think they're a parrot, but I see through them. That's a rebranded woodpecker on steroids. The macaw might be the only bird arguably more iconic. You never forget the first time you find wild macaws flying above your head, and it's the first time I've personally seen an animal glow red. But also special shout out to the critically endangered great green macaw with less than 1,000 left. And as unfortunate as that is, you've definitely seen a macaw or toucan before. Let me know when you clock a resplendent
I feel like the macaw is like the classic what is it called? Parrot. The typical is like the typical parrot guy, right?
Quetzal. Definitely a life-altering bird to see, and every bird
Bro is parrot.png. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let me know when you clock a resplendent Quetzal. Definitely a life-altering bird to
this one's
see,
cute.
and every bird watcher's wet dream. You know, I don't even count the years since I was born, I just count how much birds excite me. So safe to say, the resplendent Quetzal makes me feel my age. So does the king vulture. Now you know me, I love all vultures, but you also know a country has aura when even the scavengers are out here getting fits off.
These ones, I don't know, guys. They were a bit scary, guys. Oh, yeah, their eyes. Seem naked but aren't. Oh my god, they wear the equivalent of like beige clothing, or you know, like beige, but like, you know, beige in a way that it matches the skin color. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you go outside and you have to do a double take, if someone is naked, but it's just they're just wearing a beige shirt. Everything in Latin America as a color contest turned up. Oh, it does, it does. But that makes me really happy. I really like the colorful animals.
I love me some king vulture. How could the drip be denied? Now, every bird's beautiful, but if you had to ask who I think is the flyest, I wouldn't say them. They kind of scare me. Montezuma
They
or
are
a pendula.
scary.
I definitely didn't just need an excuse to say that. Costa Rica's ethereal if you love birds, but otherworldly if you love cats, and the Pura Vida capital has plenty of that. Where else can you find an endangered species on your porch?
It's a cat, guys. It's a cat. It's a Minecraft cat.
Oscilla is a no more than 6-pound pint-sized predator and one of the smallest wild cats in the world. It looks like someone used AI to babyfy a puma, and this tiny tiger is a cat I'm betting a lot of y'all have never even seen. Yet, the same cat, also called Tigrillo, has spawned on the porches of tourists. I'm not promising that you'll be visited by Oscilla if you come here, but the chances aren't zero. But what you probably won't see is a jaguarundi.
The cat was too cute, you guys. Look, he said blah. He really said blah, chat. Blah, he's silly. He's silly. Silly cat. Silly car. Silly car.
Designed by the same studio that brought you the bush dog, it's one first-time viewers might not even clock as a cat. Yet this UFO, unidentified feral otter, is fully feline. In fact, you want to guess its closest relative? Well, genetically speaking, this is actually the pipsqueak puma. There's plenty of cats in Costa Rica, including the trio that looks like different stages of the same Pokemon.
They do. What? These are different species? Okay. Oh, I guess the ears look a little different. This one is kind of hard to tell because this is like a different pose. Oh, Ocelot! Ocelot! That's the Minecraft cat. Before there were like actual cats. Yeah, fur pattern is a bit different.
Side note, did you know ocelots and opossums have this weird relationship where they seem to hang out on the low? Not to anthropomorphize, I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't know what it is. I'm telling you, Costa Rica's not a real place. I mean, this video wasn't recorded in Costa Rica, but that goes against my narrative, so I'm gonna disregard it. Costa Rica's not short on cats, but ironically, it's the biggest cat that's the easiest to miss. The biggest cat in all the Americas was nearly wiped out completely in Costa Rica. The biggest cause of jaguar deaths in the country by far are retaliatory killings by farmers, which of course is a travesty. On the other side, realizing that a farmer's entire family gets set back thousands of dollars every time one loses a cow really puts that side in perspective. But it's how this conflict was dealt with that shows that Costa Rica really is one of one. At first, farmers were treated like villains, and those that lost livestock to big cats were offered zero solution, just a warning that they could not touch the jaguar. But more recently, there's been an active effort to coexist with the predators. Some compromises include biological corridors.
Dude, there's a wait.
Effort to coexist with the predators.
You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if I can find a picture. Oh, I can. Okay. Wait, can I make it big, please? It's kind of the opposite. It's not the same, but it's like Frankfurt Frankfurt Airport. Frankfurt Airport has like a landing what is it called? A landing strip? Is that what it's called? Is it? And it's like above the Autobahn. Runways. Yeah. But it kind of reminds me of that, but it's kind of the opposite. Cause here we got some nature. Here we got nature, and this is like more human stuff. This is like fake birds, and this is for the big cats. Yeah, the runways.
Compromises include biological corridors, untouched habitat highways that animals can travel through without the risk of human contact. Not only does Costa Rica have 44 of these biobridges, these corridors cover a third of the country's overall territory. Another compromise was documenting the data of livestock attacks to create a map of predator activity, not to track and whack the cats, but to give the farmers a better chance of protecting their assets. In fact, out of the over 30 countries using this model, Costa Rica is the only one that can pinpoint precisely what and where the density of livestock attacks are mostly focused. And that's what I think sets Costa Rica apart from the others. Like, the people of it have fully committed to living alongside wildlife, even the biggest predators. In fact, a lot of the Jaguars' biggest supporters are actually farmers like Wagner Duran who have lost livestock to them. Because Costa Ricans seem to understand that living with nature means living with nature, not around it, not through it. Which is why, a while back, Costa Rica made the controversial decision to shut down all its public zoos, instead opting to move animals to rehabilitation centers with the hope that those that are fit can be returned.
Aww, kitties. Yes, the kitties, you guys. That's interesting. That's interesting. But you know, oh, yippee!
Turn to the wild. This naturalist approach has led to Costa Ricans learning to coexist even alongside apex predators.
Kitty that might kill you? Nah. These cats would not kill me, right? Hello, Animali Frog. Welcome. Guten Abend.
We expect a country where jaguars and pumas overlap to have constant conflict with ranchers, but instead of trying to wipe the cats out, farmers are always trying to find non-lethal measures. One even involved importing water buffalo as part of the herd, as the buffalo are tougher, healthier, and a much better deterrent against predators, while feeding on the weeds the other cattle
What the fuck? They're water buffalo. What the fuck? That's an important detail. I've never seen that before. Buffalo on the submarine. Yeah, I hydrated.
I still can't get over jaguars and pumas walking the same path, and that would be impossible without Costa Rica choosing to exercise compromise with nature over control. And today, my favorite big cat has made a comeback, and there's one animal that's real happy about that. Which is weird, because jaguars eat turtles, so in what world could they do anything good for them? Well, another thing about the rich coast, it's also home base to over 500,000 sea turtles. Hundreds of thousands of...
Whoa! Turtles! Holy shit! That's so many, and it's like the big ones, right? Oh, I don't think I've seen like big ones like this in like a zoo, but like never from like ugly ones. I mean, maybe if let's see.
Rich coast, it's also home base to over 500,000 sea turtles. Hundreds of thousands of olive ridley turtles use the beaches as a spawn point, and the rise of jaguars means less of the animals that would eat their eggs. Not only that, but it's also the jaguars' leftovers decomposing and releasing nutrients like nitrogen that keeps the forest healthy. But back to the turtles, if you're in Costa Rica on the right month, you'll witness one of the largest gatherings of turtles on the planet. And I know I said change your brain chemistry before, but seeing thousands of turtles storm beaches like Normandy will genuinely rewire your mind.
Guys, I like the tiny turtles. They're so cute. Or tortoises. I don't know what the difference is. Tortoise was like the land ones, right? And turtle was the water ones. I always like mix them up. Because for me, tortoise is the land one, but to me, tortoise sounds like it's a water one. Does that make sense? Because in German, it's like the same word. It's the same word. You just add water or land, depending on which one it is.
Costa Rica's like Gravity Falls, but with wildlife. Like I said, if you want to see something you've never seen before, you have a good chance of seeing it here. How about a mass mobile ray migration?
Whoa!
It's not just turtles. These rays will travel by the hundreds of thousands passing by the rich coast. If you live long enough to see it, you're luckier than most. You
They're so pretty. They're so pretty.
might even get to see one fly. A truly once-in-a-lifetime spectacle, or as the Costa Ricans would call it, just another Tuesday.
Rare Splatoon 3 reference, guys, if you know.
But it's not the only. I told you I was not kidding about shiny Pokemon. This is not editing. That is a 6-foot golden nurse shark found off the coast of the Florida National Park. And just to give you an idea of how rare this is and how this shark has no business existing, this fish is a result of 2 mutations, albinism, but also xanthrochronism, making it the first time a shark was ever seen with both. Not to mention...
Dude, I didn't know golden sharks were actually real. I didn't think they would actually be real. What game was it? There was some game with fishing. I don't remember what kind of game. I remember what kind of game, but it was some game with fishing, and I think there were also like golden sharks, web fish. Yes, yeah, oh yes, web fishing. Oh my god, thank you. Yes, there are golden sharks in web fishing. Dave the Diver. I feel like they're also in Dave the Diver. I want to replay Dave the Diver. God. Oh, wow.
Sharks rely on camouflage to survive, so having this literal gold standard be a full-grown adult is even crazier. If I had a nickel for every time a fish found in Costa Rica made the news, I'd have at least 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but in 2014, an albino all-white marlin was caught off the coast, and in typical Costa Rican fashion, it was released out of respect. Or white privilege, because there's something about Tequisha that seems to be a beacon for phenomenons. We already mentioned a rarely seen cat pulling up to someone's porch, but what about finding something that was extinct? The Isthmian alligator lizard just looks like a reptile left behind, and for a while it seemed like they were, since they went missing for 50 years before being rediscovered. And while it wasn't in Costa Rica, of course this ancient lizard is found in Costa
Lizard. Sorry, Chad. I like the lizards. They're cute.
The glass frog was another find in the Costa Rican rainforest.
Dude, bro watches. Bro looks. But please, sorry, I'm very rotted.
Yeah, you're not slick, Hermit. Other than being a Muppet understudy, the glass frog is most famous for being see-through, with all of its inner business out for anyone to see. Where else but Costa Rica, a country I've had on my bucket list since I...
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. You guys imagine a pregnant woman and you can see the fetus. Maybe don't imagine. Bro already said, let me clear. Dude. Yeah, YouTube. Oh my god, YouTube frogs mentioned.
Business out for anyone to see. Where else but Costa Rica? A country I've had on my bucket list since I was 8, so imagine my blood pressure when TED Countdown invited me out there for their creator quest. TED Countdown, this isn't an ad by the way, but TED Countdown's whole thing is bringing different people from different walks of life to learn about and discuss issues like climate change, conservation, and that's what they did. They brought a bunch of creators with very little in common and had to spend 4 days in Costa Rica together. Basically, it was total drama Costa Rica, but without the toxicity.
Oh, I don't know who any of these people are except for him. They should have brought a Vtuber on there. Come on. Oh, Maya. No, I know Maya Higa. I know Maya. Okay. You're right.
Of course, I was most excited for the animals, and trust and believe, animals were seen. But honestly, it might have been the people that had the biggest impact. I will forever speak highly of the ticos and ticas of Costa Rica because I've seen firsthand the people there have a genuine connection to the land. Because many understand nature will provide only if you let her. That's someone's garden. Actually, let me not be rude. That's Jasmine's garden. Jasmine Godinez. I don't even want to call her a chef. That woman was making straight art. That is the pose of a man locked in while starving to death. Not to mention headache.
Dude, it looks so good. I love the vibes of all of this. It's like, I bet it's really, really hot as well, but it looks so nice. Like everything is so colorful. There's like a lot of plants and fruit. This is actually making me want to touch grass. But I live in Germany, so it's not the same.
Stomach ache, ankle sprain. I don't think there's one condition you could complain about that Jasmine couldn't just find a cure to in her own backyard. I feel like Jasmine and people like her really embody the spirit of Costa Rica. Like they see life as a constant collaboration with nature, which it is.
Mosquitoes,
that's why the farmers you'd expect to hate jaguars for taking cows are actually their strongest soldiers. In fact, quick story, Carlos Manuel Rodriguez is the environmental minister of Costa Rica, and in 2006, he was severely mauled by a defensive mother tapir and left dazed and disoriented disoriented in Corcovado National Park, where he wandered, lost and injured, for 3 days. And after his near-death experience, Carlos holds zero ill will towards the tapir, still working tirelessly to protect them, and even continuing to collect wooden models of the same animal that nearly killed him. And that's
What? I mean, yeah, right. It is just an animal. It is just an animal. Just go to Schwarzwald. Raja, Schwarzwald is not like this.
Costa Rica in a nutshell. It's like someone cloned a bunch of Maya Higas and had them run a country. I actually met
Oh my god, he even mentioned her. The one person I also knew.
Maya. That's her. That's Maya. Say hi, Maya. You may know her from her Alve sanctuary, or from the TED Talk that she just did, or just from being the Gen Z Jenga doll of social media. Basically, that's the homie, and we were the only 2 wildlife creators invited, so naturally as 2 animal nerds, the very first night we went out into the forest just to see what we could find. And
oh my god, they have the leaf bugs! I love the leaf bugs!
now I'm gonna share that with you. First was this giant red-winged grasshopper. There's a Maya hand for reference. Now I've seen some horrific looking grasshoppers and the like in my day, but you know what? He's cute, and I genuinely don't care if I'm the only one on that hill. They're one of the largest grasshoppers on the planet, with a wingspan that can get to 10 inches. If you didn't know any better, you'd think you had a bat or a small bird flying above your head, and the sound of one hitting your window sounds like a robbery. Big deal, he's still a baby. Besides, be thankful, some grasshoppers eat birds. Be glad a red wing's only victims are green. But speaking of the unappreciated, we also found this beauty right here, an orb weaver. Wasn't exactly sure what kind, but my best answer is Eriophora edax.
An orb weaver? She's eating the orb?
And yes, I'm gonna put a spider warning, but do you really need one? I was afraid of pigeons as a kid. Where was my trigger warning?
Why are you scared of pigeons? No, I don't know about you guys, but I'm scared of spiders, but I feel like this one I can handle. It's tiny for me. Like, for me, I feel like this one's tiny enough to, like, not be too bad.
But you should know that orb weavers are not dangerous or venomous, or at least they are if you're an insect watching this video, but as a human, nah. In fact, the most dangerous thing about them is how easy it is to walk face first into a web. Not because you get hurt, because then you'd have to carry the weight of destroying a family home and leaving a spider destitute. Also, while I was trying to ID him, I found that Costa Rica has some insane spiders.
What the heck? Bro has a dump truck. Bro has a spiky dump truck. What is that? Oh.
Have you seen spiny orb weavers? They're almost too freaky to be scary. But easily, the weirdest animal we found was an animal I'd never seen before. No, not Maya. This was the only clip we got because he flew off. Rude, but yeah, that's a plant hopper nymph. I had no idea how cool these things were. They have fiber optic cables for a tail. That is...
What the heck? Fiber optic, dude, get these bugs to Germany, please, please, please. I need better internet, please.
It's not even a tail, it's a waxy projection. Not 100% sure what it's for, but the most popular theory is that it's for self-defense through diversion, like a lizard losing its tail. But I also read that it's like a parachute meant to stabilize a nymph in the air. There's so much in Costa Rica, the challenge isn't finding them.
Dude, this one looks like a popcorn, like a piece of popcorn.
It's not accidentally stepping on them
what?
when you do. In fact, pause the video when you find the frog. Let me know how long it takes.
Oh.
Finding him through my phone.
Oh. Is this guy, no? Right here? You guys see it? You guys see it?
Oh yeah, no, I cannot see him.
Wait, is it not?
Where are you? Oh yeah.
Wait, is it not?
Also, we didn't...
Oh!
Oh yeah, I want upgrade.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, the thing I pointed out was just some leaves, I guess. How do you see it? Oh, there. Okay, you can kind of see it. I said this, no? I said this. Oh, nah. Okay. Okay, if you see him once, you will see him. You will see him. Yeah, the YouTube fox. They're hiding. They're hiding from Twitch. You guys, you're welcome. You're welcome to come on Twitch as well.
Oh yeah, no, I cannot see him.
Cute.
Where are you?
Yes, Bip, if you see him, you will see him. Stop!
Oh yeah, I will upgrade.
Also, we didn't just find insane animals. Check out this lobster tail, aka the toucan beak, and the touch me not, and I'ma let the Higa explain.
Touch me not. And well, actually, it's failing because there's a little bug on it right now. But it's got this really cool defense mechanism. When you touch it, it closes up. And the point of that is when a bug or an herbivore comes to feed on it, it spooks that animal by closing up. But it opens up on its own.
Dude, that's insane.
Ooh.
Touch me not.
So yeah, not bad.
Dude, they're like, I'm not gonna lie, I would fidget with this plant. If I had a plant like this on my desk, I would like fidget with it. I would like, I would touch it all the time.
For an impromptu backyard safari in darkness, but the coolest thing to me were probably the ants. I nearly massacred a colony of leafcutter ants, and you can probably guess what they do for a living. But they don't eat the leaves, they actually use the leaves to farm fungus, and that's what they eat. And apparently, ants have been farming fungus for like 50 million years. I don't think we acknowledge how crazy that is. That's not even the wildest part. Some ants farm aphids like livestock, where they live.
Dude, ants have been around. Ants have been around for way longer time than I expected. No, I mean, I wouldn't have a plant like that, okay? But I'm just saying, it looks very satisfying when it closes up. Okay, guys?
Feed them to food, carry them into nests at night, and even milk them. Not to sound like a bunny hugger or anything, but there's something about watching a foraging line of ants working in solidarity that just restructures your neural pathways. Maybe because they best represent Costa Rica as a whole. There was one point where they took us to meet this indigenous group, the Baruca, and I'm standing in this massive forest that had to have been around for thousands of years. Until I heard the words, "No man wants to hear." She was lying about her age. Less than 60 years ago, the very forest I was in was just farmland, and people banded together to basically reverse deforestation and restore what most people would have seen as just a lost cause. I don't think lost cause is even in their vocabulary, but ironically, the animal that probably best encapsulates Costa Rica's relationship with nature was the one I didn't see at all, which was disappointing because, yeah, I was looking forward to a sloth. One day we're gonna find a cure to a major disease, and it's gonna be in a sloth. Scientists
Wait, so cute! Are you kidding me?
believe that the fur of the Costa Rican sloth holds antibiotic-producing bacteria, which may be why sloths are so resistant to disease. And now the hope is that the sloth's fur ecosystem can help us fight malaria, Chagas disease, and maybe even breast cancer.
What the fuck? Sloth fur may carry antibiotic producing bacteria. Yo! They're so cute! They're so cute! Bro's just smiling. Cool fur. What?
More proof that nature is the world's biggest pharmacy, but there's another side to this relationship. Sloths, along with squirrel monkeys, macaws, and many more, are often victims in the illegal pet trade, and every year, thousands of sloths are kidnapped and used in tourist trap garbage like sloth selfies. That hasn't stopped Costa Ricans from going undercover as fake tourists to expose these operations.
Dude, he's so mischievous, you guys. He looks like, don't kidnap this cute guy. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Let him be. Let him be. Or else he's gonna kill your family. He probably won't. But,
from the inside and rescue the animals. If discovered, some of the undercover activists risk getting seriously hurt or worse, yet that's barely a thought to them. They live for the earth, and they'll die for her too. So yeah, Costa Rica ruined my life because
yeah, they're too nice. They're too nice.
being around people like that for basically a week, I couldn't shake the feeling in the back of my head that I'm not doing enough. I mean, you have these people laying down their entire lives to protect nature, and it's like, what am I doing? Like, transparently, I already have really bad imposter syndrome. But there's one quote that legitimately shifted my perspective. We met.
But he's like educating. He's like educating with these videos, right?
With a conservationist, Fabricio Bonilla Pacheco, and he was talking about coming to Costa Rica and being confused because he couldn't find the other conservationists. In a place like Costa Rica, I mean, you'd expect them to be all over. Except then he realized they were. They were the postmen, they were the teachers, they were the IT, software developers, chefs. His point was everybody is a conservationist. By simply living on this earth, everyone, me, you, yeah, you watching this right now, you.
Me?
Everyone is an environmentalist. We could and should always do more, but by just caring, you're doing enough, and I really needed to hear that. Hopefully you did too. Drink water, hug your mother. Don't hug a sloth, hug your father first. And I'ma see ya. Actually, no, I'ma see Costa Rica again. One time is not enough, but I'ma see y'all in the next one.
Oh my god, the music! Why is it so loud? Why is it so loud? 2016 YouTube. Oh, that was a great video. That was a great video. Very fun, very fun. 5-minute craft time, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to check out Geographic and check out the original video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed my reaction, and check out my second channel if you are interested in gaming and cooking content. And come over to Twitch to watch me live. Bye, YouTube!